Hello, goddesses. We are live. Welcome to Goddess Temple Sunday. I'm Abiola, founder of womanifesting.com, and I'm giggling because I'm having an inside joke with my road dog, Goddess Shanita, because I was broadcasting into the Goddess Facebook group at imanifestmagic.com instead of here on the page. So if you ever tune in and you're watching Goddess Temple Sunday and it's on the wrong page, let me know. Don't just sit back and chill and enjoy it like, yeah, good. She in here with the group with us. It's only a few of us. Finally, some private time. No. Say, aren't you supposed to be on the Facebook page? It is, like I said, Goddess Temple Sunday, your weekly blast of motivation, inspiration, and transformation to set the week off right. Thank you for that, Goddess Shanita. Hello, Goddess Damali. The goddesses are regathering. Hello, Goddess Mercedes. Hello, goddesses. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today we are talking about taking action versus procrastination. So this is a conversation that we are definitely wanting to have. And it is day 7 of our spiritual business vision board challenge. Day 7 of our spiritual business vision board challenge, which is all about taking inspired action. Hello, Goddess Kim Renee. So let's jump in. Thank you for the hearts. Let's jump in with some gratitude, and then let's get into a conversation about taking inspired action. Because I know this for a fact that of any, for example, coaching program that I do, or any retreat that I do, and afterward when I give homework and we go around and we say, here are your next steps, and each person gives their next steps of what they're taking next. I know that only if say, there's what they call the 80-20 rule, where it says that basically that only 20% of the people in that group are going to be the ones that are taking action. But I want us to raise those numbers, because if you are telling me that there are things that you want in your life, and I'm like, yes, you want those things, and I see those things for you, and then you show up and sit and watch me, I mean, that's fun, but I want you to be taking inspired action so that you are living your big, hairy, audacious goals, so that you are living your juiciest, most motivated, most turned on, turned up life. That's what we want, all right? So let's get some gratitude flowing, and then you know how we do. Then we will get into our mission for today. So take the hand of the goddess on the left of you. We are energetically stretching across the globe. Take the hand of the goddess on the right of you. Ooh, yes, the goddess on the left may be over there in Tanzania. The goddess on the right may be here in New York with me. And hold hands, goddesses, and feel how powerful you are as we are a global village. And we begin with gratitude. Mother, Father, God, thank you so very much for bringing us together in this powerful circle of sisterhood today. Thank you so very much in this big, scary sometimes world for helping us to find each other. Let the circle never be broken. Let us know that you are never alone. And if it is true for one, it is true for all. Let us stand together, not bound by our fears, but bound by our greatness. Let us remember that when we are looking into the mountains, when we are looking at your beautiful oceans and seas, that we are seeing the reflection of ourselves and greatness itself. As we come together on this beautiful and glorious Sunday morning, I ask you to continue to guide me and us as a group. As always, I ask, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom in your name? For this, we are so very grateful. Amen. Ashe. And so it is. Yes, goddesses, let's get this party started. 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 Yes. Hello, Goddess Ashante is in the house. Hello, beautiful. Hello, Goddess Melanated Magic. Hello, Goddess Zenga. Hello, Goddess Norma. Yes, yes. Let's get this party started. So like I was saying, I know that, with anything that, everybody shows up. Now, let me know if you've had this experience. You show up and you go to, an amazing conference or retreat or weekend or speech or talk, or maybe it's just a YouTube video that you turned on. You're like, yes, she is speaking to my heart. This is my jam. Yes, that's exactly what I need to do. Then the video ends, the conference ends, the retreat ends, whatever it is. And you're like, I don't know. Let me go have a drink. It's Friday night. Let me see what they talk about, right? Or you're like, oh, new Real Housewives season started up. Let me see what's going on with these chicks over there. They're crazy. Let me watch that for a little bit. Now, there's nothing wrong with needing and indulging in some distraction in this big, bold, messy world with all the stuff that's going on. Yes, I am talking to you. Yes, absolutely. Nothing wrong with that at all. Okay. But where the problem comes in, where the cognitive dissonance, as they say, is that we say out of one side of our face that we want one thing, and then our actions are saying something else. So we want to be in integrity to ourselves, right? And most importantly, in the way that it shows up in our lives, what are we doing? We're doing our big, hairy, audacious goals vision board challenge. Like I said, today is day 6. And so we are wanting, if you are telling me that these are your big, hairy, audacious monster goals, we're talking about reinvention. We're not talking about being basic. And again, like I say all the time, nothing wrong with that. If you are wanting to be basic or just have a basic, whatever experience in whatever part of your life. But the reason why we're here and we're in this conversation is because you're saying to me, no, basic is not how I'm wanting to flow. I'm wanting to reach in and reach up and extend and have expansion and choose something greater for myself and show up in a bigger way. I'm being called forward. I'm hearing and feeling and knowing with every fiber of my being that there is a calling, that there is something that I must do, that there is a way that I must change my corner of the world, my part of the world. My voice is needed. And so if you are saying that to me, for me, as your sister, as your coach, as your girl, I'm like, yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. And so what then comes next, though, is up to you. What then comes next is up to you, because I can't do it for you. I can support you. I can have your back. I can give you tools. I can give you programs. I can give you products. I can give you services. And a lot of people do, but we can't walk that walk for you. You have to walk it for yourself. Hello, Grand Rising Goddess Lee. Yes. Goddess Shanita says me. Yes. Hello, Goddess Sandra. Good to see you, beautiful. Yes. And so are you doing the things that you are telling me that you are wanting to do? If you're saying, here's where I want to go. If you're in New York and you say, I want to get to Cali, and I'm like, all right, cool. Let's program it in your GPS. And then you're sitting there looking at the GPS like, and you're chilling, you're not going to get there. You're not going to get there. And again, nothing's wrong with if you say, okay, well, I want to keep my cute butt in New York, then that's fine. Then don't lie to yourself. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to the other people in your life and say, this is where I'm wanting to go. Okay. So let's break it down. Let's break it down. So Goddess Sandra, I'm not calling you out, my love. I'm just asking you a question. Have you been doing your abundance journal? Goddess Damali also, let me know if you've been doing your abundance journal. People, let me know if you've been doing your vision board challenge. Trying to see something. Let me know. We are on, like I said, day number 6 of our vision board challenge, spiritual business vision board challenge. So every day I've been giving you a prompt that then the way that it works is that you add the images to your visionary board of the things that you are wanting to create in your life. Goddess Honey is Pretty says, yes, I agree. Yes. So every day you add those images, okay? And I'm going to get into some concrete steps and things that you can do to surpass procrastination and move into inspired action. Inspired action. So why am I calling it inspired action instead of just taking action? Because we don't want to just take any action. You don't want to just take, going to hang out at the club is an action. And again, nothing shady and wrong with going to hang out at the club. I'm not going to sit here and tell you, like somebody said, folks always want to come and tell you how to run your life after they finish making a mess and wreaking havoc on the world. No, I've been in the club. I've been, I may sit here now and I don't drink. I don't this, that, and the other. That's all good. But I'm not going to tell you that, anything is wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. I'm just talking about you having a balance where your voice is needed in the world, and we are doing the things to bring that forward as well. So Goddess Damali says, yes, I'm still doing my daily abundance journal. Yes, 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 yes. Beautiful. Yay. And Goddess Sandra, and I knew that these two goddesses would say yes because they are here, because they are people who show up. She says, yes, and I've been seeing results. So many new clients. Yes. Yes, Goddess Sandra, and I cannot wait until your session. You have a follow-up session. Be sure to schedule it so that we can move forward. Yes, and Goddess Janice, oh my goodness, says, yes, I've been doing my abundance journal and my vibration wheel. Yes, Goddesses, yes, yes, yes. We have to take the inspired actions. And I'm so proud of all of you. I'm sending love, love, love. Yes, we have to take inspired action toward the things that we are wanting to call in. Now, I've been there too, where I've gone to a conference or whatever, and I told you, come home with whatever folder or books or materials. I'm like, oh, that's real pretty. Oh, these books and these folders and things are so pretty. Let me put them here on my desk or whatever. So I feel very important looking at these things. Yes. Yes, I was there. Yes, let me keep this badge as a reminder that yes, I did go, or the bag or the gift bag or whatever. But it's not about that. It's not about that at all. I am so excited to hear that, and I look forward to hearing more. Goddess Kim Renee says no, she sidetracked herself and she's gonna get on it after this. Okay, good. Because the beautiful thing is that we can just start here. Usually what happens is we get into a shame spiral. And there are things that I've gotten into a major shame spiral about, that you don't do the thing, then you beat yourself up for not doing the thing, and now it's 2 days that you haven't done it, now it's 2 weeks, now it's 2 months, now you feel like, oh, I'm set back, now you feel like, oh, I'm starting over, and before you know, you've tumbled way off. It's okay, because while we have breath within us, we're able to show up and move forward. And you haven't tumbled off. You may have veered off the road, but the GPS is just going to bring you right back. Please return to the highlighted route, Goddess Kim Renee. It's all good. Please return to the highlighted route. It's okay. Please return. Somebody type that in the comments. I am returning to the highlighted route. And even if you're watching on a replay, type it into the comments, because we are interactive. This is not just a spectator sport. I am returning to the highlighted route. That's what inspired action is. I am returning to the highlighted route, whatever it is, wherever I'm veered off. You could go way off. You could be in a different country. I am returning to the highlighted route. Yes, Goddess, I am returning to the highlighted route. Absolutely. I am returning to the highlighted route. So with the Vision Board Challenge, I'm just going to give you a quick rundown and then give you some tips on removing procrastination from your life and how to take action. Because I'm not going to just sit here, people tell you, well, just do that. Well, hey, if I knew how to do that, I would do it, right? So how do you take inspired action? I'm going to talk about that, but I'm going to share with you first the 7 days of the challenge, where we are. And here is my current spiritual business vision board. So day number 1 was, what is your big, hairy, audacious goal? So we talked about that. and how I am wanting to empower 1 million women identified people to empower themselves, how my calling is to be the leader of leaders and to go forward and inspire and empower leaders like Goddess Kim Renee, leaders like Goddess Damali, leaders like Goddess Damali, who each have their own tribes that are going to go forward and make impact and impact and impact. And ooh, that gets me excited on a Sunday morning. That makes me so happy. And so we got into details about what my big, hairy, audacious goal is. But it's not about me again. It's you. What's your big, hairy, audacious goal? You can get caught up on these videos on YouTube or womanifesting.com/blog, or in the private Facebook group at imanifestmagic.com. imanifestmagic.com. Yes, Goddess Ashante says, I am returning to the highlighted route. Okay, so number 1, what is your big, hairy, audacious goal? Not a basic goal, not your lion vision board that you've been looking at that has a bunch of easy stuff on it for you, and you're like, oh, that's pretty. I glued those pictures to there. Abiola said, glue these pictures. Oh, that looks cute. Let's see what happens. No. Something that scares you, something that you don't want to speak out loud, something that you are like, ooh, okay, that makes me nervous. Ooh, I felt that you feel all up in your bones and your joints and your groins and things, okay? Your big, hairy, scary, audacious goal. Then number 2, we got into your visionary statement. What is your visionary statement? Okay, and so mine was about empowering tribes to be seen, be heard, and lead movements, okay? Then day number 3, we got into meeting the new you, because you are fabulous, you are amazing, you are beautiful, and you are unbroken. However, here's the thing. The you that we are right this minute is not the you that is going to get you to where you are wanting to be, to call in all of this stuff. Very simply because the you that we are right now, who's already a you that's different than when we started 19 minutes ago, the you that we are right now can only do what she knows how to do at this moment. But we are rapidly evolving. And so if you want something you've never had, you're going to have to do some things you've never done. If you want something you've never had, let's type that. I want something I've never had, so I'm doing things I've never done. I want something I've never had, so I'm doing things I've never done. I want some things I've never had, so I'm doing things I've never done. Let's affirm that, okay? So there is a you. So who is the you that is the kind of person that would create? I'm going to say create instead of accomplish or achieve, because those words can kick us a little bit, especially us smart, dedicated, front of the room, raise hand girls. Not accomplish or achieve, create. The you who is going to create something greater. The you who is going to make the changes in the world, your corner of the world that you're wanting to make, know some things that you don't right this minute. So who is that you? So for the things I'm wanting to call in, and again, these are certain things, some of them I have already, some of them I'm not, but the me, the Abiola that would be able to do the things that I'm wanting to do in the world, show up in a bigger, brighter, scarier way, would be courageous, committed, high vibe, self-loving, highly visible, vulnerable, transparent, ready, connected to source energy, resilient, having fun, and consistent. So who is the you, the new you, the you that you have to be, the you who would be the person who would be able to birth the things that you are wanting to birth? Yes, respected Zenga says, I want some things I've never had, so I'm doing some things I've never done. Then day number 4, okay? Day number 4 of the Vision Board Challenge. We talked about your soulmate client. Or is a soulmate client, a soulmate customer, or a soulmate audience who is on the other side of your message? Who are they? What do they want and need to hear from you? So over here, we got into who my soulmate client and audience is. And Goddess Kim Renee, you'll be glad to know I named her Kim. Because I realized I do have I think like 4 Kims in my program. And then this week there was a DMX challenge where there was like a line in the song that was like about 3 Kims. And I was like, yeah, my soulmate client, she's Kim. So I wrote, Kim is focused and ready to change the world with her voice. She is committed to overcoming her fears and taking inspired action. She is nervous, but she is excited and empowered about her journey, okay? So who is your soulmate client? Of course, we get more into this, building an avatar, ideal client, all of those kinds of things in the Spiritpreneur programs. Then day number 5 was sacred offering, products, programs, and services. How are you going to deliver? What are your products, your programs, your services, your events, your retreats, whatever it is that you came to make? You know, Goddess Tasha, who I think I saw here earlier, she kind of whispered to me, like before we went to Paris to the Goddess of Paris Miracles and Manifesting Retreat, after she signed up, she was like, I'm wanting to create retreats too. And she felt like she had to apologize to me, like, you know, like, it's going to be for older women. That's magnificent. Even if it was for younger women, even if it was for the same exact women. It's okay. We're all in this together. It's cooperation, not competition. We're here together to evolve. I didn't invent retreats. I did not invent retreats. I promise you. I promise you. And almost every goddess who is here, actually, I see as leading their own retreats. Why? Because I know that I am a leader for leaders. I know that you are a leader. I know that that's why you're here. I know that there is a tribe of women who is waiting to be empowered by you. I know that there's a tribe of women who wants and needs your voice and wants to do it in different settings. Some of those will be products, some will be programs, some will be services. So if you are coming out with an affirmation card deck, you don't need to apologize to me and say, you know, which also some goddesses have done and said, you know, Abiola, I'm coming out with an affirmation card deck. Good. I didn't invent affirmation card decks. It's all good. It's great. We need more. The more, the better. Do you know why it seems like when we look around now, it feels like somebody said to me the other day, like, oh my God, it seems like everybody is now a coach or a healer or a speaker or an author or, you know, a creator. Why? Because this is how many people are needed. This is how many coaches, healers, authors, and speakers are needed for this next evolution. So you are needed. There is a part of your voice that is needed. And until you step up and step out and put your voice there, there's a hole. There's a hole that is waiting for you to fill it, that only you can fill it with your magic. And so some people may buy, you know, maybe like me, and some of you would have, you know, 10, 20, 30, whatever decks of affirmation cards, but we still need yours. We still need yours. We may go to, you know, retreats every other week, but we still need yours. So don't ever, ever think, okay, well, that already exists. So, you know, they already did it. You didn't do it. You didn't do it, and we need you to do it, okay? And it may mean switching the way that you think you need to do it. So, for example, some of you who've been sitting on book ideas for years and years and years, and you're like, I want to put my book out there. Maybe you need to get a ghostwriter. You know, like some of y'all know I was a ghostwriter for many years, have written a lot of people's books that you've read. And so maybe you need to get a ghostwriter. There's no shame in figuring out a different way to do what you need to do. The most important thing is the message, okay? All right, so your sacred offerings, your products, your programs, your services. So I put up a picture, and it's so funny. This picture that's in the middle of me in this parka jacket is not the picture ideally that I would put here, but I realized I have no current pictures of myself printed because we don't print pictures anymore. I had this picture from a couple of years ago in this parka jacket for some reason. So that's the picture that's here. We don't print pictures. And then I had this picture of from 2015 with my best friend at one of my book signings for my last book. And so I put this here to represent my books to come. And I put here the name of my upcoming program, the Spiritpreneur Be Seen Visibility Power Lab. The Spiritpreneur Be Seen Visibility Power Lab. So your products, your programs, and your services, put them on your vision board. Put them on your vision board. Are you on a stage? How is it that we're going to come and get the knowledge that you came to give? Okay, so put it on the vision board. And then the part of it that we think that it's not spiritual to talk about, or maybe you think it's not creative or artistic to talk about, or maybe some people were taught it's not feminine to talk about. Your money, your abundance, your money, the money, your abundance. It's just an energy exchange. Just an energy exchange. Like I was saying the other day, that my great-grandmother, for her midwifery services, was paid in chickens and goats and eggs, because that was the commerce of her society. And so that was cash. That was money. That's not different than an American Express card. Your commerce is not eggs in this society. So there is an energy exchange that if I'm excited about the things that you are creating, that I'm excited to pay you. I'm excited. I love spending money with people that I'm enjoying and wanting more of their gifts and how they show up in the world. That's exciting. That's wonderful. And someone feels the same way about you. Someone cannot wait to pay for your program and learn what it is that you have to share with them. Someone can't wait to buy your books and your artworks and your music and, show up for your speeches and your retreats and everything that you have. And so there is no shame or whispering or negotiating yourself down like, oh, well, I gotta charge for this. Yes, you do. That's wonderful. That's exciting. And how wonderful for us that we get the energy exchange of being able to be in commerce with you. All right. Now, if you're willing to take some goats or some eggs or some chickens, we can work that out. But otherwise, if it is coins, then coins it is. It is all good. It's the same thing. We are on the banks of Senegal. We are having an exchange. I'm bringing you a sweet potato pie, but it is in the form of a MasterCard or gold, cash money. All right. So then you put your financial goals somewhere on here. So I have mine here, which is I consistently empower 1,000 incredible women per month and generate 6 figures per month. 6 figures per month. 6 figures per month in transformational, life-changing products, programs, and services. Put it there and feel great about it and feel excited about it, and stop coming to God's beautiful ocean with a thimble going, I just need this much to get by. If I could just get through this month. No, thank you, my beautiful creator, for this incredibly abundant world that you have given us. Thank you so very much for showing me every time I walk by a field of flowers how abundant you are, and I am open and I'm welcoming everything that you would have for me. Thank you. That is the energy that we are coming forward with, okay? And then we get to today, inspired action. Inspired action. How do you take inspired action? All right, real quick, y'all. So number 1, take an action every single day. Every single day. Every morning, they have something called eating the frog. What eating the frog is doing the most difficult thing, not waiting until later, which is what we usually do. The most difficult, the most scary thing, whatever it is, do that first thing in the morning. Eat the frog. Take inspired action every single day. If you're seeing the vision board challenge, you're wanting to play, do something now. When we get off this call, now, do something now to move you forward. Don't wait. Take inspired action immediately. Little actions are what are going to move you forward. If I want to get from New York to California, if I'm walking, I will get there eventually. Little actions, it's all good. Number 2, we got to relink, and this is something it's going to take longer than this call, something we'll be doing in that program. Relink what you associate pain and pleasure with. Right now, a lot of us associate pain with change, with growth, with evolution. So you may be thinking, I want change, I want to do something different, but pleasure for you is linked to not doing that. So you're linking your pain and your pleasure module, wires in your brain are kind of crossed. The pain might be for you of, it may feel in your brain like it's more pleasurable to fit in with your friends who want to sit around maybe and complain. The sisterhood of traveling brokenness that I told y'all I used to be a part of, right? Your friends who want to sit around and say, whatever. I don't know. I don't want to get into any complaining low vibe, but we may have that linked to pleasure, and you may have linked to pain the idea that you would be different than your tribe, whether your tribal group is your friends, your family, your socioeconomic group, your race, your culture, whatever it is. Okay, so we got to recross those wires. Okay, then number 3, a lot of us think, well, I'll give it a go. I'll give it a chance. I hear that all the time. Okay, I'll try that out. Giving it a go and giving it a chance is not going to get you to where you want to be. You have to be committed. Now, you may revamp the plan. Nothing wrong with that. You can revamp the plan as you go, but feeling like, I'll try it out and see what happens, because as soon as it gets hard, you're going to drop it. And things will get hard. We fall on our face. We mess up. People laugh at us. We do the wrong thing because we're human. And it's a part of the adventure. Type it in. Life is an adventure and I am a part of it. Life is an adventure and I am part of it. Life is an adventure and I am part of it. It's okay. We're going to fail. We're going to fall. It's all good. And so you don't want to just think, I'll try it out. No, I am doing this. What? Please, everything that I have here, I am doing this. Now the schedule may adjust because I have, different goals and things that I'm doing with my family and stuff like that. So the schedule, the time scale may adjust, but there's nothing on here that I'm like, let me give it a go. Except for maybe that parka jacket that I had on last year when I took that picture. But there's nothing on here that I feel like, let me give it a go. No, I am doing this. I am a doer. I am a doer. Type that in the comments. I am a doer. I make stuff happen. I make stuff happen. Do you want to make shift happen? Norma Abrams, you heard, I said shift, okay? Make shift happen. I make shift happen. Type that in the comments. I make shift happen. I make shift happen. Yes, Goddess, she's affirming life's an adventure and I'm a part of it. Yes, I make shift happen. And then number 4, don't wait until you're not scared. Let your fear be an excitement and propel you forward. Don't sit and overthink it. Now, I can overthink with the best of them. We can get in a room and we can overthink for months, but we don't want to do that. No more overthinking. Don't wait until you're not afraid. Okay? You're going to move forward. You're going to feel inspired. Change it. Be a shapeshifter, shift it into excitement. Somebody hit the share button, Facebook, hit the share button. I know we're running long today. Hit the share button. Let there be some positivity on your timeline. Don't wait until things are perfect. Don't wait until you're not afraid, because neither one of those things will ever happen. There will not be a moment where things are perfect. And if they are, it happens so quickly that then the next moment they're not. It's okay. All right. And then number 5. Last but way not least, make it bigger than you. Make it bigger than you. Yes, there are things here that I am going to benefit from, and that is exciting. That's wonderful, because I want and deserve to live my biggest, juiciest life full of possibilities. But the mission is not about me. Like all of this up here are images of women and computers and phones on platforms. It's not about me. I benefit, of course I do, because I want to live my life and have a great life, and there's no shame in that. But make the mission bigger than your fears, okay? Make it bigger than your fears, than the things that you are afraid of, all right? And let's close with the affirmation: I have more power than I ever thought possible. Type it in, hit the share button, like, subscribe, do whatever it shows you to do on your screen that ensures that we will continue this conversation. I have more power than I ever thought possible. I have more power than I ever thought possible. I have more power than I ever thought possible. I have more power than I ever thought possible. I have more power than I ever thought possible. You're going to have an amazing day, an incredible week. How do we know? Because it has already happened in the ethers. And I look forward to seeing the magic that you make today and tomorrow. Bye, goddesses. Yes, amen, ashe, and so it is. Bye. Get your vision board.